All right, so what we have going on here is we have two parts to this. There might be a few more, but I'm not sure yet. So this is the first go at getting everything prepped before I go. Obviously, I'm not going to want to chop anything or anything like that when I get to where I'm going in Texas. And so I've gone ahead, and I forgot I had this little chopper doodad thing right here, but it absolutely almost sliced my finger off one time, so I haven't used it in a while. But in cases like this, I will say it was much faster. So and I had a lot to chop. So what I did is I had leftover bell pepper and I had leftover onion, and I knew that I did not want that to go to waste. So I took 4 of the bell peppers, and those are getting chopped. Now, 2 of those bell peppers, those chopped bell peppers, are getting they're getting cooked, and you'll see the other 2 are getting put into this baggie, and that's because that's going to be used for another recipe. Now the onion, same thing. It's getting chopped up. Half of it's getting cooked. Half of it is going raw to the hotel with me, and that's me starting to get the cooking process going on the half of the batch that is going to be cooked. All right, so here we are starting the cooking process for those for the little bit that's going to be coming to Texas. You're also going to see on the right side, that is actually starting the process for my husband, what he requested that I make for him. So I'll show you along for that. Now this is all the extra vegetables. Now you see me putting into a bag. See how the broccoli, everything, there's the carrots that's left over from this week. We had no waste. There's a little bit of celery that I don't want, and then like the inside of the celery that I don't want in the snackle box. That is all going into a bag. And I'll show you in a minute. Now here's the lettuce. It's kept really, really well. It's still good. As you can see, I'm just prepping, chopping it. It's already pre-washed, all that kind of stuff. It's going into that bag because that's coming with me for salads in Texas. There's the vegetable soup bag. So every year I make a vegetable soup out of all the leftover vegetables, and it ends up being pretty awesome. So this is just me handling this right over here. That's going on. Now the cheese, I hate grating cheese. I hate it. But you saw that extra cheese that I had from last week that Sam's pickup. This is the pepper jack. Now some of this is going to go into the snackle box. Some of it is going to, that grated up little chunks, that's going to go in a recipe. Now this is the Gouda cheese. The Gouda cheese is not going into a recipe. It is only going into snackle boxes. It's actually really, really pretty awesome with summer sausage and Triscuits. Bo really likes it. I really like it, so I went ahead and I got us some of this. And I'm cubing it up just the best I can. You'll see me putting bags. Everything's not in snackle boxes just yet. It's because I'm just trying to get everything done. Same thing with this Colby Jack. We really like cheese. We like it with fruit. We like it in the snackle boxes. It's a good thing to have in the snackle box. So I had leftover from last week that is also going into the baggie. I'm basically just trying to get everything and keep it in the fridge. Here is the Swiss. It just got cut into strips. It's going to be used in a recipe at the hotel. And here I'm just getting strawberries. I tried to really set up Bo and myself, really more Bo because I knew that I would be okay. But I wanted him to be set up for success for next week for his snackle box because he really likes the way it makes him feel. So that's me getting that ready. Now Triscuits, fun fact, there's only 3 ingredients in there, which is pretty awesome. So you can see there's the summer sausage. I know y'all didn't see that, but I did peanuts and I left a space for ranch because I'm going to do ranch. That is all the waste we had, y'all, from 2 weeks. That is the cooked portion. That's getting containered up. That is coming with me to Texas to use. And here I am going to finish out Bo's recipe that he wanted for the week. So that's going in flour. Now this recipe is pretty awesome. I forgot what it's called, but I got it from E-Meals. And it really is so good. Oh my gosh. So it's flour, and then of course I'm putting in beef broth, and then the beefy Lipton onion soup. And all this is going to make sense in just a moment. So I'm just basically getting it all hot and doodadded up. In a moment you'll see I've got a can of biscuits, and I'm just going to quarter the biscuits. And those are actually going to go, all this is going to go into a dish. There's the dish. And then cheese is going to go on top, mozzarella cheese. And then the biscuits are actually going to go on top. You pop it in the oven at 350 for like 30 minutes. It's amazing. I'm about to show you. And this is the recipe that I was telling you about. It is so good, y'all. So good and so easy. Alright, so just a quick look over what I did. There's Bo's thing, the lettuce, the chopped lettuce, that's coming with me. The croutons I already had. The ranch I already had in the pantry. The jasmine rice I already had. That's all the bell pepper, onion. That's all the cheeses. Some of it was left over, some of it was purchased. The flour tortillas were from last week. There's the cooked stuff that's going to go in everything. And there's the snackle box.